at the final month of 2020. I'm pretty stoked to be here. It's been quite an interesting 2020, a very reflective year. We've been tested a lot when it comes to patience, perspectives, changing the people in our lives that we don't need in there anymore, or who might be pulling our energy in ways that aren't conducive to our future and our desires. I haven't really been focusing on love. It's really been about the personal self. At the end of 2019, I talked a lot about how 2020 was going to be a year of change. Oh boy, was it. And that's really what the whole year just focused on, was the self and how you could get yourself in a better position. As we move forward into 2021, I will be looking at love more. I am going to be looking at love today as well, but I also want to just do a final kind of reflection of really where we've come through the 2020 regarding, your passions, your calling, where you're going, what you can do to be more aware of the wisdom in those lessons that you learned and how you can apply them to 2020. I want to see what piece of advice there is for when you're discouraged, rather than going backwards and regressing towards how 2020 or 2019 was. What are you going to use from all of that towards 2021 to be more constructive, to get more of what you want, to get more of where you're closer to where you're going, where you want to go. And we're going to see what type of what you're going to be pursuing, okay, in 2021. As far as love, I am going to look at that as well. We're going to see kind of what for those of you finding and keeping love, that's really what we're looking at, right? I want to see what that love's going to look like. I want to take a look at what, will the attraction be instant? What will the person be like? And just some basic questions on what to expect, okay? So that's what we're going to focus on in this particular reading as we get into 2021. I'm very excited. We have had a very interesting couple retrogrades. The first one in 2020 was rough. That one was really, really tough for a lot of people, including myself. This one that we've had in the latter part of the year, in November, that one was a very helpful retrograde. I hope a lot of you felt that. It brought a lot of those reflection points forward and helped bring in some positive motivational energy from the heart, using those emotions a little bit, and also with that Scorpio energy, and with the Libra energy, we've got balance coming together that we can bring into 2021, okay? So let's take a look and see how things are looking for you, and if you have any questions, let me know. All right, guys, I have a couple sales going on, okay? My rates are still 50% off through the end of the year. If you are interested in a Reiki session, they're all on sale right now. Normally they are $40, and that's for half an hour or to clear whatever chakras are blocked, but I'm doing them for $25, okay? The assessment is free. It's down below. We can see what at least is blocked, so you have an idea. Just do it. It's free. You might as well. In addition to that, if you're looking to just kind of get a reset, if you're not feeling 100% just solid on where you're at, I do have a soul manifestation journal. I developed this myself when I was in that exact position. I did this so that it was a hands-on, interactive kind of guide to get the mind going, to get that soul connected, to get thoughts and ideas kind of flowing, and just to help you get back in that direction that you feel connected and solid and secure and confident with where you're going. Those are on sale. They're $15. That's it. They're normally $30, but I just want to be able to help as many people as possible. It allows me to keep printing them, so it's really not a lot of profit for me, but it's something huge for you, and I just want to be able to help and heal. That information's down below. You can go to Heal to Manifest. That's heal, the number 2, manifest.com, and get all that information. You can schedule and book appointments, get your assessment. Everything's there, or down in the description box below. Okay, guys? So enough said. Let's take a look at how your life and love is going, all right? Hey, Taurus. All right, let's see how things are looking for you and what's in store for your adventures, kind of where you're headed, and I want to see what's in store for you in love as well. All right. So first of all, I want to take a look and see what kind of adventures or areas of focus are going to be coming into your awareness as we go through December here. So it looks like you might be in a contemplation type of mode, thinking about emotions, thinking about opportunities or directions you want to go, maybe sorting out, where your feelings are when it comes to maybe what you haven't been able to satisfy in this year or what you're looking to satisfy moving forward. The Three of Wands could be an indication of wanting to change, areas, or maybe you've had a lot of scattered ideas on where you're wanting to go in the next year, and you're coming to some terms with that. That's what you're dealing with here. And then what is changing about that is you're able to see kind of doors opening where you can move forward and take action in this department here and what you're trying to accomplish or what you're trying to attain or whatever it is. The Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles is a very powerful energy. It's very motivating, it's very ambitious, and it's getting through obstacles with ease, okay? The King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you could be still working through kind of being aware of what's materializing. So you might not have 100% of the plan in place. You might not know exactly every detail, but overall that's going to develop as you go forward. So don't get too stressed on not having all the pieces put together ahead of time. Just weigh out the pros and cons, get your plan together, and it'll develop naturally, okay, organically as you move forward here. What wisdom are you gaining? And I would imagine that has something to do with it. Patience, again, has been a really big thing. Not only patience, but also how you handle not having patience in your life. For example, let's say something doesn't go well. Perhaps you immediately go towards some type of an addiction, or maybe you revert to a behavior or a thought process or a pattern of some kind. That's what's ending this month. You're leaving that in 2020 and you're coming into 2021 very aware of that. That awareness allows you to obviously discern more easily, or it's a growth, in your vibration, you're ascending into a higher frequency, whatever, that means for you. It's obviously an important shift that needs to take place. How can you better align with your energy if you are, feeling off? What can you use as inspiration to kind of get you back on course here? Especially with this energy, you've got a lot of powerful support. I would imagine your guides, your spirit team are there to help you as well. So what can help you is getting that support system developed for yourself, or a plan in place for if you are having a moment, what is your method, to deal with that, to cope with that. What do you like to do? Do you like to reach out to friends and family? Do you like to go work out or take a walk and you like meditate? Do you like to do yoga? Whatever it is, have that kind of strategically planned so that it's just your go-to. You know exactly what exactly what's coming, or exactly what to do if this scenario or behavior or thought or whatever pops back up. So if you're really, really, really trying to change something, identify it and make a plan on what to do if it does happen. That way it's not like a tragedy, or it's not a huge failure or disappointment if it does occur again. And if it does occur, there's a plan in place and it's not the end of the world. You move on, right? Okay. I get the distinct feeling that it's very different for some of you than others. So I am seeing to take this very seriously, because what I don't want you to do is miss an opportunity. Okay, that's obviously there's something big coming. Everybody has been tested so tough when it comes to patience and perseverance and learning for different perspectives. A lot of P's in there, but the point is that you're getting a payoff. You're getting a karmic reward for that. Everything is coming around to give you some ease. I even feel like this past retrograde was a little bit easier than most, because it was, if you were already in balance, it was really pushing you into some further harmony. If you were tipping the scales a little bit, there's a little bit of extra work to do before you got to the end of it and to this. So an indication to that group of you there, do what you need to do now so you don't miss this opportunity, okay? Now in love, let's take a look here. In love, what is in store for you with regards to love, Taurus? Eight of Cups in the reverse. Devil in reverse. Five of Wands. So you're obviously not pleased with what's going on in this department. You are unsatisfied in an aspect. Maybe you're just seeking satisfaction and you don't have that right now. The Devil in reverse is also an indication you're being particular about the energies that you're surrounding yourself in when it comes to love. You're not trying to do this narcissistic type of deal. You don't want to have this selfishness. You're really wanting something solid, something sturdy, something real. And no drama. I mean, you don't want that you don't want them to have a lot of drama. You want them to have their shit together and to be ready for this commitment and not to be one-wayed with everything. What will this attraction look like? For this month here. And as we end the year. Okay. So you guys are either, having those deep conversations, finding out how you can work together and better your relationship so that you can be solid coming into 2021. Or you are seeking a different route to take when it comes to your happiness, really. It's almost like you're determined to make a change in your life because possibly the energies that have been around you have been these energies, and you're ready for a change. You're ready for a shift. And that's what's on your mind here, okay? So you're looking at the higher path. Is this good to pursue, or should I move on and do something different? The person you're meant to be with and that you're connecting with, what is that? When you're being guided to, what does that look like here? The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So the message I'm getting is don't let any small situations going on deter you from moving forward in a relationship or meeting somebody. Don't let that's not done, so I'm not ready, I'm not in the position that I wanted to be, and therefore I can't move forward. That could be the opportunity that you guys might be missing moving forward is a person, is a relationship, because you might have your expectations too high for yourself. You want it all like this, but that is in a way, a type of dependency, if you will. And you don't want to get stuck in that, okay? What will help should this occur? Just go, stay wise about it. Use clear intentions, clear and wise, communication. I would just use good judgment when it comes to this situation. Don't be too hasty, in other words, okay? And kind of the probable outcome for this, for love in December, the Four of Cups. You're realizing some hidden blessings. You're realizing these hidden blessings. So this is going to be, justice came out. It's going to be a good month. You're going to overcome these challenges, but you're going to do that the best when you have just a very clear judge of character. You're open-minded. You're optimistic for the future. You're not holding on to old energies, and you're just coming into the new year with an understanding that you might not have all the puzzle pieces together, but you are in a better position than you ever have been, and you're ready, for something even better. So that mentality is a great one to be in as you end the year and come into the new year. Okay, with optimism, motivation, ambition. You guys have good energy. I'm loving it. All right. So if you have any questions about your personal situation, feel free to reach out and let me know. It's a general reading, guys. All right. So take the fits, leave the rest. I hope you have a good month and a good rest of the year, and I will see you next month or in 2021. Bye, guys.